Hi guys, I know it's hi guys, good. I'm here to give you guys an anime review based off the very first episode of episode one of the winter of the anime 2026 season, not 2020 winter anime 2026 season. This one's called let's see here. This one's called Tune into the Midnight Heart. Tune in the Midnight Heart. Now I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. That I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. This anime is definitely. It seems like it's okay. It doesn't seem like it's really the best. Really, it basically doesn't seem like it really actually is. There are also implications that I have a problem with basically when it comes to basically with this anime. And personally I personally wanna say here is that I think this anime is it's gonna have some struggles. I definitely do feel like it really actually is. Some people say you should read the manga because they say it's a lot better than basically the anime. I really definitely do not know. So I have no idea, definitely do not know if that really personally is basically gonna be the case. Personally, it really or basically really is not. I definitely don't know. I am very kind of worried that this anime may not be a major hit for a lot of people, and that's definitely not very personally. That's just really not personally not a good thing. That's just basically what I definitely think. Now, so what does this anime space all about? So the space is basically this anime space all about. It's about the MC who pretty much who likes listen to his phone or something like that. I guess you probably will say, like listen to a broadcaster was basically a broadcaster of a female character named Apollo, and he's trying to find out who is this person really actually is, but he doesn't really actually 100% sure who is this person named is Apollo really actually is, and he seems to fall in love with this girl named Apollo. And he feels like he's basically like I guess you probably would say like he is definitely is in love with her. I guess you probably would person would definitely say that. But the thing is basically is that with these four girls that he sees that basically in this anime, one is basically is a voice wants to be a voice actress. Another one the first one wants to be a voice actress. The second one wants to be a VTuber. The third one wants to be an anchor, and the fourth one wants to be a singer. Wants to be singers. It means that they want to be actors or basically voice actors or basically whatever you personally definitely want to say, or basically that's what they probably wants to go into celebrity basic kind of status. That's what they definitely do want to do. Now, personally, I definitely want to say here, basically that I want to talk about the girl with the twin tails. I'm just gonna say it right now. I do not like her. I do not like the girl with the twin tails because the reason why I don't like her because the problem is basically what I have based on her character is that she seems to be kind of like a hateful face kind of a person basically to the MC. That is something I don't like, and that kind of really that's a major turnoff for me. I don't see her being a really big supporter basically MC. I really definitely don't see it. I really definitely don't see it. Feel free to disagree with me, but that's just basically what I definitely think. Unless if her character does change basically in the off run. And one of my biggest complaints is that what I'm worried about is basically when it comes to that I have not read the resources based on the manga. But one of my biggest worries basically with the anime and also with the manga as well too. I kind of feel like that she's gonna be forced to like the MC. That is something I don't like, and that's one of the flaws I definitely see basically in that. I mean, that's just my opinion. That's just what I definitely do think. Because if she's basically like a female cast basically in an anime that just doesn't like the MC, means that she just doesn't like being around the MC really at all. Means that she just doesn't like the guy. But why put her like basically in the anime? And to me, in my opinion, like why is she so much a focus space on the character that would just basically be around the MC, or maybe that she's really basically going to be forced into a way like she is going to be a potential of a character that could be Apollo. I don't think that she's really not going to be Apollo. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But I promise you one thing for sure. I am going to give a 3 episode rule, but I cannot promise everyone this that if I am going to continue watching this anime because I definitely do see those flaws and spaces stuff like that based with her character. That's what I definitely think. Now, I also want to talk about the girl with the VTuber. I want to talk about her. She seems like she's a very strong candidate, and I definitely like her really definitely a lot. And originally, I like her, basically, I definitely really like because she seems like she's a shy, basically, individual. She seems like she doesn't seem like she really actually is. She doesn't seem like she really actually is. She seems pretty confident, basically, in herself and her abilities to basically do what she really wants to do, and she really definitely does. And she doesn't really broadcast really all that much, basically, on her YouTube channel to do streaming because, or basically like Twitch, or basically other different streaming platforms. The problem is basically that I have basically with her is basically that it seems to me that she kind of doesn't have that really that much confidence based on herself, but she's acting like she does have that confidence, but she seems like she just really definitely doesn't. Now I also want to talk about the girl who is the anchor girl who wants to be an anchor. She's the girl with the black hair with some red basically in her hair. The thing about her is basically that I think that she's going to be one of the weakest ones, basically, based in this anime. The reason why I'm saying her, basically, is that I don't want people to think I don't like her or hate her or anything like that. The problem is, basically, that is basically that I definitely think that she's going to become the weakness, basically, of one of the female supporting cast, basically, in this anime. Because the problem that I definitely see, basically, about her is that I don't see really much progression growth based in her character. I don't see that really basically happen. I really definitely don't see that she's definitely going to be a huge potential character based in anime. Maybe there might be some little bit potential based in her character. I could be wrong, but I will just have to wait and see where it's actually going to go with the flow of her character and what can we can see to progression based on this anime. Now, I've also been talking about the singer, which basically I definitely do think that she's pretty much one of the strongest ones based in this anime, and I definitely do see her basically being a really big potential with MC because I definitely do think them two will have a very strong, a very strong connection. I definitely do, really definitely do see that, but I also definitely see the VTuber girl personally have a very strong connection with the MC also as well too. But the other two girls, I'm just not really so sure. But the twin girls, I'm just gonna have to push her to the side because I just don't see that growth based in her. I just don't see it. I just don't see that really personally being the case if she really actually is going to be a character that she's going to get along with the MC, or they're just basically just going to force her to like the MC, which I don't definitely don't like. And that's my biggest complaint. And my problem is basically I have basically how with her is that, as I said before, I feel like that she's going to be forced to like the MC. That's something I don't like. That's a major turnoff for me. But as I said before, I will definitely say it again. I am going to give a 3 episode rule. That's what I'm going to do. Is a golden rule because I have a lot of eyes based on this anime. Because I had a lot of good things that could be a very good potential base for this anime. But it seems to me that episode 1 really did not fill my expectations really all that much because I see kind of the flaws, see some kind of flaws based on this anime. I don't know if there's really any cut content based on this anime. I really definitely don't know. But I'm worried. I'm worried that this anime may not meet the criteria for a lot of people or the expectations for a lot of people. I definitely don't see this anime. Definitely is going to be a really big banger. I definitely really don't think so because I see a lot of flaws and some weaknesses based in this anime, and they really started got to improving based on the characters based on this anime. But if this anime keeps on going this weakness of this route, I probably am gonna drop it because I'm not gonna watch an anime because it just for one has slow pace, but two the characters just doesn't seem to really interact with the MC really all that much. And number three, I feel like some of the characters are basically being forced on the MC. That's just my opinion. That's what I definitely do think. I don't want people to think I hate the anime or I hate the manga. I don't want people to really basically think that. I just see those flaws. Those just some of the things based on what I definitely do think. I mean, feel free to disagree, man. That's just my opinion. That's the whole purpose based on my videos. That's all I'm just saying. So yeah. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I can't really personally really say this is going to be good. I just want not. I was not too very thrilled with episode 1. I was just not too very thrilled with it. Now, also another thing, I really I don't know if this is going to happen or not. I definitely think there is going to be a split cord with this anime. That's something I definitely don't know. I definitely don't know. That is something I'm really kind of wondering, and I'm wondering if this anime is going to feel like it's going to be rushed because I feel like I'm sensing there's going to be a little bit of urgency that this anime is going to be rushed. That's what I definitely think because I've heard rumors that the people were saying down in the comments down below, not my videos, but the basically watching the video, that they're saying they're probably going to try to adapt 30 chapters basically this anime. I don't know how they're basically going to do that because that's not enough chapters for for anime adaptation. I have a feeling it's definitely going to be rushed. That's what I definitely think. That's my opinion. That's what I definitely think. I see this anime is not going to be a really basically. I just don't see this is going to be a real big banger. I just don't see it. I just really definitely don't think. I could be wrong. I just don't know. I really definitely don't know. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. Tell me what you guys think. You guys agree with me? Disagree with me? What you guys overall thoughts about the MC? Do you think that he's too much of a character that just kind of blends in based with with the females, with the female cast, or do you think that the female cast are just kind of like being forced on the MC? In my opinion, but yeah, hey, what's the like? So I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hope you guys have a long day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. And please leave a comment below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you have a long day. I'll see you guys there. Take care. Bye.